So every day bad things happen because of the open border. The latest is that U.S. District Court Judge Sharon Coleman in Illinois, federal judge, has dismissed firearm possession charges against an illegal migrant, Alberto Calabral Flores. So Mr. Flores was arrested in a suburb of Chicago in 2020 during the riots with a handgun that he had not a license to carry. And he was charged in federal court, federal crime, okay, because of the immigration status. So 4 years later, he finally gets some kind of resolution. The judge throws it out, the whole case. Now, to be fair, and we are always fair, all right, the man had no criminal record, Flores, no criminal record, says he was holding the gun because of the riots and he felt threatened. It was for personal security. But nevertheless, he was not entitled to walk around with the gun. Now, here's the real interesting part of this story. The judge, Sharon Coleman, was appointed by Barack Obama. She is a flaming liberal judge, yet she is kind of upholding the Second Amendment here, but she's really not. So this is where it really takes a wind. So in the past, the Seventh Circuit has ruled, federal court, so long as an undocumented immigrant in the United States has developed a substantial connection with the country, the Second Amendment confers to them a right to bear arms. That's not in the Constitution. That's just a federal interpretation, a court's interpretation. She used that, this judge. But what she's really doing is giving the middle finger to gun advocates, to Second Amendment advocates, saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to dismiss all of these charges because under the Constitution, it's murky. Some constitutional rights apply if you sneak into this country illegally, like due process. But others don't. You can't vote, right? Legal aliens can't vote. So it's not like the Constitution, as soon as you get here, you have all the rights. You don't. But this is a political play here. I thought it was just fascinating. And so Flores gets to stay in the country. Nobody's going to bother him. If he wants to walk around with a gun without a permit, I guess he can do it. SB 4 immigration law in Texas. You remember we covered this last few days. It's Texas authorities can arrest migrants, and judges in Texas, state judges, can deport them. Well, it's, as I predicted, it's stayed again. Okay, so the New Orleans-based 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals stopped it last night. We knew that was going to happen. Eventually, this is going to go around to the Supreme Court for a full hearing. So as we reported yesterday, Supreme Court said, we're not going to block it. This happened yesterday. Supreme Court said, we're not going to block it. Throwing it back to the lower federal courts, and immediately the New Orleans federal court, which covers the district, okay, blocked it. In the end, Texas is not going to be able to arrest, try, and deport illegal aliens. Clear in the Constitution that is a federal authority. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.